Hello and welcome to Physical Therapy, a movie podcast inspired by the world of physical media and beyond. My name is Kurt.
My name is Sam.
On today's episode, we are talking not one, but two movies starring pigs, Babe and Babe Pig in the City, recently released from Kino Lorber on 4K ultra high definition. But first, Sam, hold my hand and follow me on down to Recommendation Corner.
It's Recommendation Road.
Recommendation Road, Sam. The sun is shining.
The birds are chirping.
What do you got?
Okay, so I saw an advanced screening of Project Hail Mary last night.
Oh, shit.
On 70 millimeter at the Hollywood Theater.
How was it?
Having just also watched Crazy Stupid Love for the first time.
Whoa.
So I'm on a little bit of a Ryan Gosling kick right now. I thought Project Hail Mary was pretty fucking good.
Nice.
It looks incredible. I liked the score a lot. There's a lot of performances that I really enjoyed in it. Ryan Gosling continues to be a very interesting movie star to me, where he can be the lead of a film, but also poke fun at himself and be very funny and charming in that. He's got something like Tom Cruise doesn't have the silly faces, like poking a lot of fun at himself. He's an incredible movie star, but there's something that Gosling has that I would say Tom Cruise doesn't.
Tom Cruise does some funny faces in the Mission Impossible movies. I feel like he's making fun of himself sometimes.
Yeah.
But go on.
You know, I just think that the way that Ryan Gosling puts himself out there and does certain line readings is really impressive and really cool. It's more of like a kind of 50s, 60s movie star than it is a current one in my mind.
This is Phil Lord and Chris Miller, right? Directed this?
Yep.
Their first live action movie since what? 21 Jump Street?
I think 22 Jump Street.
22 Jump Street. Okay.
Yeah. I had a blast with it. It's really great. Looked incredible. I don't know how they do a lot of the space stuff, but it was awesome looking. I would also recommend, for the most part, Crazy Stupid Love. It's pretty fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Crazy Stupid Love rocks.
Dude, the last 10 minutes are fucking so dumb.
I honestly don't remember the last 10 minutes. I just remember Ryan Gosling taking Steve Carell shopping at the Century City Mall.
Yeah, which is pretty much the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
But there's a scene in which Steve Carell gives a speech because his kid's giving a speech to his graduating 8th grade class. And Steve Carell cuts in. I really hated that part. And I don't love the spoilers for 2011's Crazy Stupid Love. But I don't love the Emma Stone reveal that she's Steve Carell's daughter.
Yeah.
I honestly was playing a video game on an iPad and then somebody put on Crazy Stupid Love and I put my iPad down and started watching it. So it got me,
Yeah, it'll do that.
What about you, Martin? What have you seen recently? What are you here to recommend?
I really loved The Secret Agent from last year.
Ooh.
The Brazilian movie.
Yeah, I really want to see that. Where'd you watch it?
That's on Hulu.
Okay.
Do we know if that's getting a physical release?
I haven't seen anything announced for it, so I have no idea, but I really hope so.
Yeah, I would definitely scoop that if it comes out. Wagner Mara is incredible in that movie. What an actor. It's so sweet to see him get such recognition. I always think of him from Elysium.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Where he's like, they'll hunt you to the ends of the earth. He's so fucking awesome in that movie. But he's amazing in Civil War.
Yeah.
And, this is just incredible performance from him. A lot of layers to it. I also really loved the documentary The Perfect Neighbor. That shit is fucking insane, that movie. I was late to it, but good Lord. I watched that the other night. This is an entirely police body cam, source footage or whatever you want to call it. And then some sort of interrogation room security camera footage about horrific crime in Florida in 2023. And Jesus, I just you're screaming at the screen in this movie. I could not believe this movie.
Yeah, you texted me about this. I have yet to watch it, but you said it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I believe it is a Netflix presented movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Also on Netflix, Train Dreams. I watched that, which I enjoyed a lot.
Oh, I loved Train Dreams. Really kind of pisses you off to see how good digital photography can look and then how people just put absolutely no effort into it on other movies.
Last one for you, Sam, that I know people out there will have seen is Kim and I watched the 4K Criterion of The Breakfast Club. John Hughes' The Breakfast Club.
Oh, I actually have yet to pick that Criterion up on Blue or 4K.
Yeah, I recently picked it up at the last sale and had not revisited this movie, I don't think, since high school.
Wow.
And it's great. It holds up. It, I think, plays differently as an adult, obviously, but just such a great screenplay and such good performances from those kids. It's a great disc, Sam. I think it's worth picking up.
I've been thinking a lot about the Coens lately, and I'm sitting here jonesing for a next Criterion sale because I want to pick up Blood Simple as well.
That's such a good disc. And Man Who Wasn't There is out now.
Oh, shit. That's a great call.
Ooh, I want to watch that again.
Kim, did I introduce you?
No.
Kim's here. Our producer, Kim.
Hello, Kim.
It's been a minute. I'm here.
We forgot how to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the next Criterion sale is going to be a fucking bloodbath, dude. There's so much shit.
Dude, they closed my local Barnes & Noble
No.
here in Portland.
Oh, no.
So I got to drive out to the fucking suburbs now.
Wait, why?
The Lloyd Center, that mall, is going away completely. Say goodbye to the ice skating rink.
Mall life is not the same anymore.
There was a weird part of me that loved going to the Lloyd Center and walking around this like nearly vacant mall.
It felt like you went back in time to the 90s.
Yeah, yes. And then you could pop into Barnes & Noble and buy a bunch of Arrow and Criterion titles.
Remember Suncoast? Was that what it's called?
They had a Suncoast there.
Like, still?
It closed probably 5 to 7 years ago.
Holy
Like, it was
shit.
operational when I lived in Portland.
Damn. Shout out to Suncoast.
And what was the other one? FYE, for your entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
God, remember when there was just stores that sold movies like all over the place?
Yeah.
So many stores.
The fucking jam, dude.
Speaking of selling movies, should we talk some announcements?
Well, wait, do you have any confessions? Speaking of buying movies, you got any confessions? You buy movies anymore?
Sam, I don't think I have anything to confess.
Wow. You've been cured. I only have a couple titles, but I have a couple confessions.
Okay, let's hear 'em.
So I went to Music Millennium the other day. If you saw our Instagram, you will know what I bought. But I went in there on a different mission. I went in there to buy the Shout Factory 4K of Darkman, which they did not have. And I also went in there to buy the Shout Factory 4K of RoboCop 2, which my good friend Kurt told me to buy.
Yep.
Which they also did not have, but they were like, hey, we can order you a Steelbook version of this movie that comes out on Tuesday. And I was like, sold.
Which one? RoboCop?
Yeah. So I got a little phone call yesterday while I was at work that said, hey, Sam, your copy of RoboCop 2 is ready to be picked up.
Oh, wow.
So I got to go pick up that. But on my journey to Music Millennium, I ended up scooping 88 Films' version of Duel to the Death and Arrow Video's Save the Green Planet. Both are blind buys. Save the Green Planet is a South Korean movie that came out apparently the same year as Memories of Murder and Oldboy.
Okay.
And it is the movie that Begonia is based on.
I'm so interested in this.
Me too. And I wasn't going to pick it up, but that it was a big box and they had some there. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. So I scooped that up. That is a Region B Blu-ray, but the 4K is region free. I'm really excited to check that out and give it a watch. And this Duel to the Death, Jesse from Diabolic posted at one point about how this was one of his favorite movies. It's crazy beautiful. It's like I believe the idea of it is all these Asian countries get together and have like their top warriors fight to the death. And I think the last two people are a guy from China and a guy from Japan, like dueling on a cliffside.
One of our Instagram followers, Carlo, I believe is their name, commented that Save the Green Planet is better than Begonia.
Whoa. I'm in, man. I'm stoked to watch both of these.
I got carts going, Sam. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. I want to get some of the April titles from Arrow and Kino, and then we're already looking at May stuff, right?
Yeah. What from the April slate of Arrow stuff are you circling?
Throw Mama, Inner Space. I think they're doing Hold That Ghost too. Kino, right?
Yeah.
The Abbott and Costello 4K. The sort of the one that was in the box set that's missing from the individual releases thus far. But
Did you get that box set?
no, I got the individual ones.
Okay. Yeah.
Haven't watched any of the 4 I bought yet, but somehow think I need a 5th. Announcements?
Okay. There are a lot of rumors circling right now. So let's just
Let's stick to the facts.
well, I want to highlight one of them for sure, which is motherfucking Under Siege 2, baby.
Who do you think that will be?
My guess is Arrow, but if not them, Kino.
I hope it's Arrow.
Me too. I want those. I want both Under Siege 1 and 2 to be next to each other on my shelf.
Yeah.
It's the little things, you know?
That's the only thing keeping me going. At least an Australian company, Via Vision, is putting out Ace Ventura 2, A Wish Come True for me.
Oh.
But I'm assuming we'll get an American release of that as well.
On 4K.
Yes.
Speaking of wishes come true, we're getting a Blu-ray, not a 4K, but a Blu-ray of Nancy Meyers' Something's Gotta Give, finally.
Yeah, saw that. Hell yeah. We got dates for The Great Outdoors and Throw Mama from the Train, as Kurt just mentioned, from Kino. Very excited on both of those.
They're doing Flight.
Dude, I fucking cannot wait. Flight rules.
Yeah, Kino Lorber's doing Flight, the 2012 Robert Zemeckis Denzel Washington film, which is great.
I saw this last night, Kurt, and I don't know if you have, but currently the pre-order for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple is live on Orbit
Okay, good to know.
for both the UK Steelbook and the American non-Steelbook.
Another Kino, Harry and the Hendersons.
I don't have a relationship with this movie.
Kim, do you know anything about this movie?
No, I never really got into that. I think it was too adult at the time or something. I think I've seen it once, though.
This is a John Lithgow film about Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely saw this shit as a kid.
I feel like this would have been a movie that you guys had at your cabin.
Yeah, it feels like a cabin movie for sure.
I don't know if we owned it, but I definitely think we watched it up there.
Neon announced that they were going to be putting a limited deluxe edition of No Other Choice out. It's going to ship in October of 2026, but pre-orders are live, which is a bit insane.
Is it the same style packaging as Old Boy?
Honestly, it looks more so like the Midsommar A24 release.
Okay.
But my hope is that it would be the same style as Old Boy.
Shout is doing a movie called The Haunting, not Our Haunting, but The Haunting from 1963.
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah, what's up with this movie?
It's pretty good. There's like some cool, kind of low budget special effects in it. It's pretty silly though, like a skeleton, like truly like a anatomical skeleton that you'd see at like a doctor's office, like comes to life and like scares a woman to death, which is pretty dated at this point. But
Okay.
I remember thinking it was pretty cool at the time that I saw it. Yo, do you have any type of relationship with Wrong Turn?
Never seen it.
Okay.
Is this Eliza Dushku?
Mm-hmm. And Umbrella's putting it out, kind of yawn. I might wait for an American release of that. I think Wrong Turn is actually awesome. The issues that I have with it are that it was shot digitally on poor cameras from 2006, and it has very bad color correction in it. So it kind of just has this early 2000s look and feel to it, which is a bit of a bummer because I think if that movie came out in the 80s or 90s, it would be way more of a huge cult favorite.
Is that a 4K or a Blu-ray that's coming?
It is a 4K.
Interesting.
If a company that I like does it the US release, I will pick it up.
We got some Arrow titles, Sam. Some controversial ones, if you ask me. They're doing a box set of the Dollars trilogy, which originally was released as individual limited editions.
I'm a little mad about this.
I mean, you and I bought those. They went out of print very quickly, so it is nice that people are getting a second chance. However, it's like way cheaper to buy them as a box set than what we got.
Yeah.
And while ours are beautiful, I would have appreciated the option.
Yes, without a doubt. I mean, I would have just probably gotten also the storage space. That box set is going to be a fraction of the space that the 3 separate titles take up.
Yeah. What's up with Nightbreed? Clive Barker's Nightbreed, coming soon to Arrow Video.
I'm going to pick this up. I had a Shout Factory like box set of this movie at one point. I'd never seen it. I bought it on a whim. It was the theatrical and the director's cut. The movie came out and it was like panned and taken apart because the theatrical cut kind of ruined it. And I sold that box set like a long time ago for probably, I don't know, $65. And I feel like I could sell it for like $250 right now.
Oh, shit.
So it was just a thing that was like very popular. People really wanted it. I think they also really wanted it because that director's cut was like impossible to find forever. But I would like to revisit this movie having different expectations of it.
Looks like the director's cut and theatrical are both in 4K on this Arrow set.
Hell yeah.
Comes out in May.
That might go kind of quick. Did you ever pick up Excalibur?
I did. I got that and The Visitor. Those 2 Arrow titles,
Oh, I got that too.
which I'm told is insane.
The Visitor's fucking nuts, dude. Franco Nero plays Jesus in it, I believe.
Whoa. And perhaps the most exciting Arrow announcement of all time, Sam, is...
I was just going to ask, what's up with Blue Thunder, dude?
This is a helicopter movie starring Roy Scheider.
Yeah, and isn't it like a terrorist has a helicopter and he's a helicopter pilot and it's like helicopters fighting each other?
I can't fucking wait, dude.
Oh my God.
Do you know that before... Were you aware of this, that before it was like officially announced that Nolan was doing the Odyssey,
Oh, yeah.
there was like a rumor that he might be remaking Blue Thunder?
Yeah. And you know what? I wish he had.
I'm there for it. Yeah. I had to run out of the theater yesterday for the Odyssey trailer in front of Project Hail Mary.
Same one, same trailer.
I don't know. I saw the Syncope thing come down and I just booked it.
Wait, but I thought you wanted to watch the trailers, Sam.
No. I saw the prologue and I've like seen enough now. So,
Okay.
you know.
You don't, no more.
Yeah. You texted me about Robin Hood, and my response back to you was, wait, don't I already own Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves on 4K from Arrow? And I do. I just bought the UK version, and this is the US version.
What's up with Robin Hood?
This is a movie that my brother fucking loved when we were kids. So I've seen this movie like 900 times. We had the VHS. He played it all the damn time. Pretty much rules, dude.
Really?
No, it's like kind of bad, but it's it's awesome.
I've seen it a few times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on the list.
My mom's old high school chum, isn't it? What's her name?
Oh, yeah. From The Abyss.
Yeah. Mary Elizabeth Mastantonio?
Master Antonio.
Morgan Freeman?
Let's get her on the pod.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. He goes, Lockley, I'm going to carve your heart out with a spoon.
Reason to see it right there.
Ooh, there's a really, really creepy, like witch character in this movie.
Yeah.
I used to hate seeing her when I was a kid. Remember that woman who boos the wedding at Princess Bride? It's like her times 1,000.
My last question for you, Sam, here is Kino is doing a 4K of a movie called Terror Train starring Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Never heard of this. Incredible cover.
Yes.
It's a conductor holding a knife, and he's wearing like a fake nose and mustache and glasses, like that classic sort of disguise. And the tagline is, "The boys and girls of Sigma Pi, some will live, some will die."
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick this up. I watched it once and I really don't remember much of anything about it. It's Jamie Lee's early career is like Halloween, The Fog, Terror Train, and Prom Night, all pretty awesome slashers other than The Fog, but I'm definitely scooping this.
Where the fuck is Prom Night?
Okay.
Is that like dated yet?
Yeah,
It's 88, right?
No, it's Synapse.
Oh, Synapse.
And I'm not sure if the pre-order is live on their website or not, but the Frankenhooker pre-order is live on the Synapse website. And I was kind of just waiting for Fright Night 2, Prom Night, and Frankenhooker to be available. My last one, Kurt, this is a genuine question. I have not watched it yet, but Criterion announced that they are going to be releasing K-pop Demon Hunters, which is apparently the greatest movie ever fucking made. Have you watched this? I know that you just kind of did a tear through some of the Oscar stuff.
Gonna be fully honest with you right now, Sam. I watched the first half, and I have every intention, the minute we finish this, to put the second half on.
Okay, cool. It's good.
Great so far.
Okay, people are loving it.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's sort of like I would say a similar energy as like Spider-Verse or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle animated one.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick and super visual, and like that fucking song is awesome.
I haven't even heard the song, honestly.
Yeah, really cool that Criterion's dropping that. I mean, they just have a Netflix deal, it seems, at this point. I mean, we all know that. The song will be stuck in your head, though, Sam. I warn you. Warn you now.
I do think I might pick it up during a sale.
All right, should we talk pigs?
Let's start the conversation here. Did you watch these a lot growing up?
I definitely didn't. I saw them. I think I was freaked out by them. I think farm animals talking was not for me as a kid.
Interesting.
Now I have the utmost respect.
It doesn't surprise me that you were scared by farm animals talking. It seems way not in your bag.
Yeah.
But I think, we had these around. We didn't own these, but they were like around a lot when I was a kid. And I never got into them because found them boring. And I got to be honest, at 38, I found them even more boring.
Whoa, really?
I did not like either of these movies at all.
Whoa.
Shit.
I love the first one. It's great.
It's so good. The first one's like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, Sam.
I really didn't know what to expect. I like truly didn't. I tried to go in as open-minded as I could. I found the ending of the first one to be better than the beginning.
Okay.
I found the first one to be like vastly superior to the second.
Yeah.
However, I loved the look and the feel of the city in the second one.
Uh-huh. Let's start with the first.
Okay.
The first is from 1995. This is directed by Chris Noonan, based on a screenplay by Chris Noonan and George Miller. George Miller being the director and creator of Mad Max
And Happy Feet.
and Happy Feet. This is a real breakout movie for James Cromwell, who people will know from many, many things. And this movie is essentially about a pig named Babe who is orphaned and taken in by a farmer and his wife, played by James Cromwell, and Magda Subansky, who is fucking hilarious. She's like an Australian comedian. Babe is initially, on the chopping block. Like he's going to be cooked at some point for a Christmas dinner, but develops a real bond with Arthur the farmer and eventually finds that he has a talent for sheep herding and becomes like a sheep herding pig. And that is what Babe, the first one, is about. It was a $30 million Australian production. Went on to make 250 at the box office and get nominated for 7 Academy Awards and won for 1.
What did it win for?
Best visual effects.
Honestly, a lot of it has not dated out. Like a lot of it looks great still to this day, for sure. I didn't remember that the movie was like told in vignettes.
Yes, with a narrator.
Mm-hmm. But it's almost set up more like a television show for the most part. You could see it where it'd be like, oh, here's a 20-minute episode, here's a 20-minute episode, so on and so forth. But I didn't remember that. I didn't remember the mice announcing the title of each vignette.
There's these 3 mice who appear in like little iris circles against like the title card of each chapter, and they have sped up chipmunk style voices, and they're often singing.
So cute.
It's very cute.
Man, I would take a Mouse Hunt mouse over a Babe mouse any day of the fucking week.
I know. I was about to say, this was no mouse hunt for you.
It just didn't do anything for me, honestly. I'm going to send these immediately to my nephew, which I'm fine with, but I don't know what to say, man. Like, these movies, they're cute, and I think all the animal acting is, like, impressive beyond belief. I can't imagine trying to direct a scene with a pig, let alone any other animal that's also in those scenes. But I will say that what I really liked about the first one is how kind of small stakes it was. Like I didn't realize that the entire movie took place on the farm.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked that. I liked how small scope it was. And for a movie to be, what you just say, 30 million budget to then explode that massively, we rarely see stuff like that anymore.
I think the thing I appreciated the most about it this go around is just like, and we can get there with the second one, but just the technical achievement of how perfectly choreographed all of these animals are to tell this story on like a shot by shot basis. Like they use animatronics, they use visual effects to basically replace the mouths to make them move,
Mm-hmm.
but the rest of it is like a real animal. But the way that they are interacting with each other, the way that they're like hitting their marks is just every single shot. Like if you've ever tried to make anything with an animal, like it is a fucking miracle, especially in the second one. It's insane.
Yeah.
I was admiring that stuff so much, similar to Mouse Hunt, but this is such a different scale than Mouse Hunt. There's so many animals all at once,
I wonder if they shot for like 6 years because it was just like, oh Christ, the duck didn't do what we needed the duck to do today.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like every shot, I'm just like, how the fuck? Like you can just imagine how many takes they're shooting on film. Mm-hmm. It's just amazing.
I mean, the animal trainers are just like, they're the true stars in this scenario. I mean, it is so pitch perfect.
But I love Little Babe. I really was not interested as a kid, but this time through, like, it's just, I don't know if Babe's even a boy or a girl. I don't think they ever say, but Babe is so cute. And, it's just sort of this like underdog nobody expects the pig to be a sheep herder, you know? And it's just, he does it by, or they do it by like kindly like asking the sheep to move around. It's so cute.
It's like a little pig with the heart of gold.
Yeah.
And nobody believes in it. And the finale, I just thought was like so emotional. They dropped the music in this really incredible way, like during this like final
competition. It's like a herding.
Yeah, competition test. There's just like something about that choice that I thought was so powerful, you know? The music is just gone and it's just like this little pig shepherding these sheep.
I also love how it's so specific to Australia. It feels like you're in the Shire in a way.
Without
a
a doubt.
That's New Zealand. But yeah, if there's something so special and it's not England, you know, it's just so lush and beautiful. And it almost looks like a Wallace and Gromit kind of world. I don't know. It's very special.
It feels timeless, which is nice. Like, I guess the thing that would date it the most is that in the first one, the farmer's kid comes to visit them for Christmas and they give him a fax machine.
Yeah.
Trust me, like I was very impressed with the way that this movie was made and the way that it looks. I was really expecting a lot of
CGI
and like poor puppetry or animatronics or whatever, but the way that it's blended looks great. And these 4Ks looked really nice.
They really did.
I mean, Kino is just fucking awesome.
They're the best. I actually had an issue with mine.
Oh, no.
We had some playback issues while we watched it, and I ended up exchanging it. I'm waiting for a new one to come from Orbit on the first one, but they were cool. They were cool about it. There were some scratches on it, but I haven't had that happen in a long time, so... I also just love like the physicality of James Cromwell and Magda Subansky. Mm-hmm. Like he is like just a tall string bean old man. She is short, round.
No.
It has such a storybook quality to it.
I mean, that is honestly, I think, one of the reasons why I didn't like... If I'm picking favorites, I think the first one is better than the second one. But...
Because he's barely in it.
And she's barely in it. I mean, the whole middle of the movie, like, they're both gone.
Yeah.
They add such a nice presence to the first one.
I mean, the relationship between Babe and James Cromwell is sort of what makes that first one so good.
Without a doubt.
His wife in the movie, Magda Subansky... If people have never seen, I had seen this and like was sort of researching her a little bit before we recorded this, and I certainly didn't put it together that this was her. But there is this amazing video of her in character, I guess, from a Australian sitcom that she was on at the time. Maybe still is, I have no idea. But she surprises Heath Ledger on a red carpet in Australia at an awards show. She walks up next to him and just screams while he's being interviewed, like, "Oh my God, it's Heath Ledger!" And like scares the absolute shit out of him. And then he walks over and just like sticks his tongue down her throat and then she faints. And it's so good.
That is so funny. I have seen that. I don't think I put, as what you just said, I don't think I've ever put that together that that's her.
Yeah. You seen that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. She's so funny. And she does take more of a lead in the second one, but like you say, sort of disappears. But the second one is directed by George Miller. It's called Babe, Pig in the City.
The tagline, "In the heart of the city, a pig with heart."
And you didn't love it, Sam?
All I could think about was how much bacon I wanted the whole time.
Okay, gross.
This movie made, the first movie made James Cromwell go vegan, FYI.
Honestly, I gotta say, like, I watched Babe and I went to work the next day and I was like, I gotta stop eating fucking pork.
There you go.
Yeah.
So in the sequel, they are at risk of losing the farm. James Cromwell is injured in the beginning of this movie.
Kind of by Babe.
Yeah. Accidentally by Babe. He's down in a well and Babe knocks like a fucking bucket on top. It's like There Will Be Blood where the guy gets killed, but he doesn't die. So the farmer's wife, Magda Subansky, takes Babe to a World's Fair. They're on their way to a World's Fair of some kind so Babe can make some money.
And during a layover in the airport, Babe meets like a drug sniffing dog that shows off his nose and his skill by barking at Babe, so then everybody thinks Babe is like full of drugs.
Such a George Miller twist of a movie, this one.
Babe and his human end up getting stranded in a nameless city that, as I mentioned earlier, has this look of, it's got parts of Sydney, Australia in it, it's got parts of New York in it, it's got parts of LA, it's got parts of Chicago. It is this amalgamation of all these cities across across the world, and it looks awesome. It's like some practical sets with some matte paintings and CGI, like light CGI in the background. And it's got this very Venice feel to it. There's waterways through all the streets. It looks awesome.
They end up staying at a hotel that is like a safe place for animals. And there's like, it's like a police state, this city, that are like after these animals. So in this sort of safe house hotel for these animals, there's like chimpanzees and
A room full of operatic cats. The 3 mice are still there.
just full of animals. And this one is especially the one where I'm like, oh my God, like how are they getting these animals to like hit these marks? They use a lot of motion control, according to George Miller on this 4K. He does a nice interview about this from 2025, kind of looking back on it, which is cool.
Marty, for the people who like might not know what motion control is, how would you describe it?
It's a machine basically that the camera movement is able to be programmed and done exactly the same over and over and over. So it allows you to do camera movement and then basically shoot things multiple times. So you do a shot basically that has like all the cats in it, and then you get the cats out of there and do the exact same shot again with all the dogs in it, et cetera, et cetera. So like these animals don't have to be interacting with each other as much in real time. And then because the shots are done exactly the same in post-production, you're able to stitch them together and not see the seams. So that's how they do a lot of the stuff inside this house, especially. But this movie is fucking dark, dude.
Yeah.
The middle of this movie is like all of these animals getting taken by people, you know, like this house gets raided,
Yeah.
and it's super scary.
I mean, they basically are like getting put into a like testing facility.
And ultimately is sort of about Babe saving the day and freeing these animals.
It feels very big and athletic and physical, much like a George Miller movie often does.
And famously, Chris Noonan is nowhere to be found in this production. I think there was some bad blood essentially between him and
Oh, interesting.
George Miller. They also replaced the voice of Babe in this one. It was previously voiced by Christine Cavanaugh, and according to the commentary track on this 4K, they didn't want to up her rate. The first movie made $250 million and they wouldn't pay her more to reprise her performance as Babe.
I'm so over shit like this.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Okay, you just made all of the money in the world off of fucking Babe. Just pay her the money she asked for.
However, Babe's voice is reprised by E.G. Daily, who people will know as Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats.
Hey,
Wow, I didn't realize I'm looking at this right now. I didn't realize she is from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
who is she in Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
I think she's like his girlfriend, right? Like they like kind of
Oh,
That's fun.
Elizabeth Daily and E.G. Daily are the same person.
wow.
She goes by Elizabeth in that film.
She only goes by EG when she's doing Babe voices.
Pigs and babies. And this movie was kind of a disaster. It didn't make a lot of money. It was not critically
Interesting.
very well received. I think Roger Ebert fucking loved it though.
Leave it to Raj.
And I'm here to tell you, I think it's pretty interesting and pretty effective and pretty upsetting. This one.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
You did not like it, Kim.
I was upset.
But you didn't like it because you didn't enjoy what you were seeing, which is maybe why one wouldn't like a movie. But
Yeah.
what I mean to say is it upset you, right? You didn't find it to be poorly made.
No, I found it extremely well made, but the tone of it was just off. And I don't know. I love George Miller. Don't get me wrong, but there was kind of no reason for any of the story. I felt like I couldn't grasp onto it.
To your point, Kurt, about how the first one feels like a storybook, this one is set up the same way. It's told in vignettes, but it doesn't feel like a storybook at all.
No.
And it also does not have any of the kind of human pig bond of the original.
Yes, which is very much the core emotional relationship in the movie that you're supposed to respond to. We just don't have any of that, and it's like traded off for, I would argue, more like gimmicky scenes. Like the chase around the city is pretty fun with the dogs, but then it's just kind of like, all right, so now like Babe has this bodyguard that, you know, doesn't I didn't love that part of it.
I mean, he's being chased around by, what kind of dog is that? A bull terrier?
I thought it was a pit bull.
No, it's a bull terrier.
This dog ends up falling off of like a small bridge essentially, and it has like a leash around it or something, and is hanging upside down and ends up having its like face drop into the water while it's still being suspended. So it's like drowning.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's so brutal.
Babe saves it, but it is like horrifying, that
Yeah.
imagery. It's really upsetting to watch. Really upsetting. It's like,
I'm like, how?
I could just imagine the executives when this shit came through just being like, what the fuck? It's so dark.
I mean, yeah, it's like, I know there's the thing at the end of like, no animals were harmed, but I'm like, yeah, but they were put under some.
Yeah, there's definitely moments where you're like,
situations.
they're scaring them.
There was,
you know?
there was towing the line in this movie, and I
Yeah.
felt really kind of weird about it.
I hear you.
Yeah, you know, and it's still rated G, which I
Wild.
like, not even PG, which I find crazy.
The second one?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
You know, these are a quick 90 minutes on both of them, 96 and 92 minutes, which is easy, very digestible.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time. I feel like I definitely didn't appreciate it when I was young, the original especially, and I'm glad to have revisited it.
There's a dog in Babe 2 that's back legs don't really work, so it's in a like a wheelchair like thing.
So cute.
And I thought for the longest time while I was watching this movie that dog was Wishbone. Remember that show, Wishbone?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What's the story, Wishbone?
Huge fan.
Was Wishbone a detective?
Yeah. Well,
It was like he went into like classic literature, so he would like play Sherlock Holmes and Odysseus and the Odyssey. Like, yeah, so
dude, what if Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey?
it has Wishbone in it because I am most familiar with the Wishbone Odyssey.
Sorry, Matt Damon.
You've been replaced
Honestly,
by Wishbone.
I would be
Sora
okay with
replaced you with Wishbone.
Yeah, no, a Jack Russell Terrier is the breed. They're so cool.
2 questions. What's the movie with Frankie Muniz with a wishbone dog?
Oh, my dog Spike, my dog Spot,
My dog Skip.
my dog Skip.
My dog Spike.
And second question is, what's up with Gordy?
I don't know, Gordy.
Gordy is the Deep Impact to Babe's Armageddon.
Whoa, really?
1994 it came out.
Okay.
So they beat him to the punch.
Is it a pig?
It's a pig. I think Gordy might be really bad.
Yeah.
Kim, do you remember Gordy?
Yeah. I don't think I ever watched it though, but I remember.
What's up with Gordy? And I also think that for a long time I thought I didn't like Babe because of Gordy. Gordy was not nominated for Best Picture. Let's just put it that way.
I can't believe Babe was nominated for Best Picture. What are the nominations for that year?
The nominations for Best Picture, Sam, were Sense and Sensibility, fantastic.
Oh, so good.
The Postman, but I don't think that's The Postman, is it?
No, because that's not 95.
Il Postino. Babe, Apollo 13, and the winner was Braveheart.
Wow.
That's so weird.
Fucking wow.
It's crazy Apollo 13 actually didn't win.
True.
It feels like such a Academy choice.
Is that Ron Howard's only good movie?
It's one of them.
What's up with Backdraft, though?
I don't think it's good. It might be.
Oh, you know what was up for Best Cinematography? Batman Forever.
Holy crap. Seriously.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I would have honestly never guessed that. We got to do that. We got to do Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
Give the people what they really want.
Yeah.
Not these fucking pigs. Okay, Sam, before we go, it's time to put wishes out into the physical media universe for titles on formats that do not yet exist. I wish for George Miller's Happy Feet on 4K.
I wish for Richard Donner's 2006 masterpiece, 16 Blocks. Have you seen Happy Feet?
I've never seen Happy Feet. Isn't it supposed to be great?
Yeah.
I mean, I loved it.
People love Happy Feet. Wasn't there a documentary about penguins? I saw that.
Oh, March of the Penguins.
March of the
Yeah,
Penguins.
March of the Penguins.
Morgan Freeman.
I don't think this has anything to do with Happy Feet.
Well, they both came out like relatively around the same time. Anyway,
Yes,
it was a big
Sam.
penguin moment.
All right, 16 Blocks.
Dude,
Obviously, 16 Blocks is super inspired by what movie? 310 to Yuma.
and it's awesome. Also, do you remember who's in this movie?
Mos Def.
Mos Def, Bruce Willis,
David Morse.
David Morse. There's your boy right there.
I fucking love 16 Blocks, dude.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it rocks. I mean, it might not, but when I watched it when I was in high school, I was like, this movie fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically like Bruce Willis plays a detective trying to get a witness to testify safely while he's being hunted down by baddies and corrupt cops in New York.
He's got to go 16 blocks to the courthouse from the police station, and it's
That's fun.
awesome. It's not the same thing as Phone Booth, but that like smaller location thriller.
Yeah, like one mission.
Yeah.
One goal here. Yeah.
And from what I remember, it's like pretty down to earth in terms of like, there's not a lot of CGI in it. There's not a lot of like crazy shit.
Who directed it?
Richard Donner.
Of Superman fame?
Little movie called The Omen, little movie called Superman.
Dude, Secret Agent
Yes.
takes place in the late 70s in Brazil, and there's a movie theater that plays like a central role in the story, and The Omen is playing at that theater, and they sort of show moments, from inside the auditorium and stuff while it's on. Where's The Omen on 4K?
Is there not one?
I take my wish back. Sorry, George. I don't think there is one.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a classic, dude. I'm surprised one of the bigger companies hasn't done it yet.
Sam, who's most likely to put out 16 blocks?
My guess is Kino or like Arrow. They seem to be highlighting these kind of earlier 2000s movies, but I think all my guesses are always Arrow or Kino. So
I think that's true.
I don't know. Second sight.
Where the fuck is The Negotiator? Where's Hard Rain?
Ooh.
Where's Broken Arrow?
I'm mesmerized that those have not come out.
Mesmerized. Okay, that is it for another episode. A big thank you to Kimberly for joining us in the flesh to talk Babe and Babe Pig in the City. Kimmy, thank you.
Thanks to all the piggies out there.
Oh,
A big thank you to Patrick LeBon for our incredible music.
thank you for listening. If you have the time, we would love it if you gave us a follow on Instagram at PT Movie Pod. If you could leave a review wherever you're listening to this podcast, that would be excellent. And please tell your mom.
We'll be back next week talking Gordy
No.
on 4K.
What's the story, Wishbone?